Hello and welcome back to my channel. More Jay of Day6 here with his solo channel eaJ that he has on YouTube, where he uploads a lot of his personal works. We checked out 4 of his more recent songs last time, like with Pac-Man, and man, I was just blown away by those. Like, his vocals are no joke. Even the videos were really mesmerizing, super interesting, really well done. He has like a indie pop vibe to him. And he even commented down below in that last video, so if you guys haven't seen that, please check it out. It was really cool just to see that he's all over the internet, like interacting with his viewers and maybe using the feedback that we give to learn, change, get motivation, anything. It's just really cool to see him out there, you know, boots on the ground, if you will. But we'll also get to Young K's solo work that he uploads. I think he does a lot of covers. I want to check those out for sure. But for today, we're checking out some of Jay's older songs that I think he's uploaded to his YouTube channel with Pinocchio, Otherside, Guess Not, and LA Trains. So I think these are going to be maybe a bit lower production because these are just when he started, I guess, doing some of those solo songs. So a lot of the videos are just kind of like visualizers, but I'm just cool to see what his sound is like, if it, you know, is any different from his more recent works, and also read those lyrics because, you know, always got those sad boy lyrics. But let's just get into it. Let's start with Pinocchio. Ooh, I already love how this is mixed. Pinocchio, I'm assuming it just is referencing to lying, saying you could smell the alcohol through the phone on their breath. Sounds like a liar in a relationship, you ask me. Ooh, I like this behind the scenes footage. Whoa. We know he's got them vocals. Oh, it's so punchy. I love when, you know, it's not so overly produced and you could really hear the rawness of the guitars. But they're not overtaking his vocals at all. Ooh. And these songs are so short. I bet this is almost over. Yeah, it's almost over already. I want these to be full songs. Yes, that's how I feel, Jay. Release these as full songs for me, please, on Spotify. If JYP will let you do that, which probably won't. Ooh, damn, that was good. So is that the guy who mixes his stuff, like the producer that was there with him?
All the songs that we've done for each project.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one do you like the most?
I really like LA Trains. Like when I heard LA Trains,
I think that's up
visualized
next.
the video already, like the whole train sounds and just like very intimate song. And then it just like switches into like what?
How is the
Ooh,
music creation
a
process
switch up.
usually between you and Jay and John?
You're Jay.
Can you?
He's just speaking in the third person. So actually, I looked down below before, and it said that the video was edited by or some editing by Form of Therapy, like PD, like YouTube channel Form of Therapy. Do they have? Has he worked with Day6 or Jay before? Like, is that a thing? If so, please tell me, because that's super freaking cool, and I had no idea. Like, I know he's done some stuff with some artists. I know like he's interviewed Luna and things like that, but I don't know if I ever knew something like that. If that's the same Form of Therapy that I'm thinking of. But that was really awesome. Loved it. Loved the rawness of the guitars. Love how the his vocals played with the instrumentation. That they were both very punchy and loud and bright, but they didn't seem to overtake, you know, either one overtake one another. Really good song. Enjoyed that. Wish it had some lyrics on the bottom. I caught some bits and pieces. It seems like something about someone lying, trying to, you know, save face or something on the phone, either with like a significant other or something like that. But let's move on to who I think is maybe his producer, saying that his favorite song is LA Trains. So let's move on to LA Trains. Yeah, I think the rest of these here on out are more like visualizers. His vocals are very like hypnotizing. This is something I can listen to while I'm sleeping or trying to get to sleep. There's some songs that just fit nightscapes so well, night scenes, and I feel like they had the same like idea that I have of this being a song like that. Because when I think of like night drivey type of songs, I think of the street lights passing overhead, the lights clipping, you know, the windshield and whatnot, and that's kind of what is happening here in the visualizer. It's very much that type of vibe. Usually some kind of melancholy sound. Oh, switch up. God damn. That bass is hitting hard. And he's doing that indie rock thing. He's kind of got those dreary, like he's been hit with a tranquilizer type vocals. They're very kind of like I said, the kind of the vibe of the song, very melancholy, but also very like not distorted, but almost unintelligible. They're very like almost drowsy. There's like a little synth in the background that I really like. Oh. Synth makes a song for me, man. It will make a song for me for sure. Oh, I like that one a lot. Ooh, that one was really, really good. Again, I want full versions of these so badly. All right, so the lyrics. Let's just hit play on this. I'm stuck in this moment. Shines beautiful, so the streetlights. Okay, so it says I'm stuck in this moment because it shines beautiful, and so do these streetlights. Okay, so that's maybe why they put streetlights, because it actually references it in the lyrics. I didn't realize that. Wish we can stay here without so much as blinking. Keep you in my eye line. Kronos must die. Okay, Kronos, I'm pretty sure is like a Greek mythology, like kind of like a god that personifies time. So that's why it says Kronos must die. Throughout the song, he's singing about how he wants to stay in this moment, how he wants to, live there forever, basically. And then at the end says Kronos must die, meaning, because Kronos is that embodiment of like time eats everything, like nothing lasts forever. It will basically like suck up even the strongest of us, the best of us. So, makes sense. Kronos must die because he wants to live there forever. Duh. That's how much I get from it anyway. I don't know if there's any deeper meaning, but that's what I get. All right, let's move on to the next song. All right, now this is Guess Not. I don't know if we're listening to these out of order. You guys can yell at me for that down below, if so.
God's been upset all night long. Rain won't stop pouring so much. I just won't try off. I'm inside. 'Cause I told you I was so tired.
Oh, God, man. He has such control over his voice. How he can go from these breathy highs here to that like controlled lower voice in the beginning. Oh, God, YouTube is the worst. Yeah, he definitely has a very defined sound that I'm picking up throughout all of his songs, even the ones that we listened to last time. Also, these visualizers are kind of sick. Whoa! Wow, this switch up is so extreme and it happens so over and over and over again. Wow. I love the distortion on his voice there before it gets into the chorus. I mean, I don't know if you'd call it a chorus because there's only really one in each song because they're so short, but oh, I love it. That switch up is so impactful. Even though his newer songs are also really short, I can definitely see him improving in them. It seems like he's almost like playing around with it in a lot of these earlier ones, and it's coming almost into full form with those newer tracks that he put out. Those are so well realized. I love them so much that I can't wait to see what he puts out next, like an actual new, hopefully full song that he does by himself, because you could see him building to a very particular type of sound, and I'm really into it. All right, let's just check out these lyrics really quickly. Feels like God's been upset all night long. Rain won't stop. God is crying, man. Pouring on my shirt, but I'm inside. Burn my heart in the sky so you'd see your crime. I love that line. Oh shit, I really love that line. Funny how I left because you were a lie and now I'm one. He's a liar because he said he'd be alright, but he guesses not. Whew. I really like the lyrics to the song. I love the switch up at the end. This one's definitely a keeper. I like this one a lot. Now let's move on to Otherside. I'm wondering if we're listening to these out of order. It almost feels that way, but who knows? I don't know if there's like a narrative.
Do you ever think about me? All good, you're probably busy. Me too, can't count the blessing. Ain't been too many lately. All day been smiling.
The vocals are a lot more bouncy in this one. Bit more upbeat. Oh, I love the tone in his voice. You can almost like hear him smiling as he's singing it. I gotta, ooh. I need to hear these or read these lyrics after this. I love the ad-libs in the background that he's throwing in. Even has like it's a hype song. He has that in there, even though it sounds like he's singing about something pretty sad. But it's like, it's a happy sad song, which are typically some of my favorites. God, a lot of his songs have such crazy switch ups. Oh, that muted heavy dark synth is like everything. Oh, I fuck with that. Oh, wow. That's the thing with these songs. They're so short, but they take you on these little journeys and they develop. You hear the song like at a nascent stage in the beginning, and it always like develops into something so much more complex and layered, and you see the song evolve over the time. So I guess that's why maybe these shorter songs work. Because his songs aren't your typical, verse, verse, pre-chorus, chorus with like a bridge at the end. Like it's one developed thing that just changes throughout the whole song and just becomes more complex and developed and layered over one another. And it goes through these big changes. That's why those like beat switch ups, I absolutely love them. And you can utilize that a lot more here because it's kind of just separate from sticking to the construction of your typical song. And if we look at the lyrics down here, oh wow, there's a lot of lyrics. All day been smiling lately, thankful. Let's turn on the song so you guys actually have something to listen to while I check this out. That's the line that I was sticking to. All day been smiling lately, thankful we cut the turkey. Just about to butt heads with Big 3, and man, I feel James worthy. So I'm not a basketball fan, but this is dealing with some basketball-esque lyrics. Big 3, meaning like Kareem, and like Magic Johnson. I think they were part of the big three. Was it Magic Johnson, Kareem, and James Worthy on the Lakers in like the 80s? I don't like basketball, but the big three is typically when they're talking about the big three of a decade on a team in the NBA, the ones that are very successful, and James Worthy being part of that, I believe. This line is actually used in a lot of rap songs I've heard before. I think Lil Dicky uses it in one of his freestyles that he does, but he's basically saying that he's about to butt heads with the big three, and he feels James Worthy, who was part of the big three. Double meaning with his name, he's feeling James Worthy because his name was James Worthy. You know, it's a good line. It's a good line. Sometimes I think about you even in the midst of good news. And then I got to go home, pull out all the old bones. Oof. I like the lyrics of this one probably the most out of all the ones that we've looked at so far. This and probably Guess Not are two of my favorites when it comes to the lyrics. But, oof. Another great song from him, man. Like I said before, you could definitely see his evolution from these songs to the 4 that we checked out previously. I think those are, I guess, where he's really, really pushing his style and his voice that he's getting in these. He's like figuring it out in these first 4, his solo work at least. You know, DAY6 has got their sound for sure, but in terms of his solo work, I feel like these ones he's really figuring it out. And then the last 4 that we checked out like 3 weeks ago or so is him like really pulling everything together, him and his producer. So man, he's killing it. Jay's just seems like a cool ass dude. I love his like solo YouTube channel that he does. He's hilarious. Please support him. Check out his channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like down below. Please subscribe. I do a lot of DAY6 reactions. I already have some videos up for Jay's side stuff. And then we're going to check out Young K really soon. So I would love for you to be a part of the community. But that's all for me, guys. I will see you in the next video.